We're behind. They're all fired up. What we got to do? First place, our defense has got to go out there and take the ball. Then when we get the ball, we got to have 11 people that's going to do their job and try to score every time you get the football. If we do that, we'll be all right. Do that, we'll be all right.
It is on. I'm telling you right now, 2003 football season is here. Are you excited?
You mean 23?
2023. Yes. Did I say that?
No, you said 2003. I'm like, are we in the right year?
Oh, well, because I got this echo. You remember before the show started, we was trying to figure out how we can get this echo.
Yeah.
I still hear the echo because I have to keep the earbuds in my ear.
Yep.
So this whole show may be screwed up.
Yeah, that's the fun of it.
Yeah. So anyway, for anybody who don't know my friend, he's very conservative. He's Puerto Rican. He's the right Rican. Carlito, introduce yourself.
Well, first, thank you for having me on. And I go as the right Rican. And I do a political podcast or YouTube Rumble show, however you want to call it nowadays. But I do it once a week on Mondays. Not this Monday because it's Labor Day. But I do a live stream about 8 to 9 o'clock usually, depending if I have a guest. Sometimes I'll either do it earlier or run a little bit later. But Joey's been on, twice.
The most viewed person on your page.
Yes, don't let it get to your head.
Oh, whatever happened to that woman?
Which one?
The one that last time I was on. The cute one.
Well, I have a bunch of cute ones on.
The one with the cooking channel.
The one with the cooking channel?
Yeah.
Trying to remember which. I mean,
it don't matter.
Yeah.
She didn't holler at me.
Oh, I remember now.
Yeah, you remember.
That's right. Yes. Yeah, the one from Staten Island. Yes. Well, she comes on. She pops on my chat every now and then when I do shows.
Tell Daddy say hello.
Got it.
Hey, I'm a single man now. I'm going to have to start dating. See, I've heard horror stories about dating in your 40s.
Yeah, I'll be like this, Bendito. I feel bad for you because I would not want to be in this dating world right now.
Yeah, I have a friend. He's a friend. He told me about dating in your 40s. He said dating in your 40s is like going to a thrift mall and you see a table. Okay. You see this table, it looks nice, and you take it home. Okay. And you go home, you take the table, you bring it home, and all the table wants you to do is eat a bowl of cereal. Not breakfast, not lunch and dinner. All it wants you to do is eat a bowl of cereal. Matter of fact, this table wants you to eat a bowl of cereal in front of her previous owner. So you're like, well, that's not my cup of tea. So, hey, so you go look for another table. Well, this other table comes back and you bring it in, and this table is crazy. So you go to the thrift store again, you go look at this table, and then all of a sudden, all these tables that you bring in, you go to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tables. All they want you to do is eat a bowl of cereal on them. That's it. That's all you got to do. Just eat a bowl of cereal. And then some of these tables you pick out, you be like, well, they don't like you because you're going to have to eat a bowl of cereal with your kids. And when they don't want you to have kids, or you don't have enough time because you have to work, well, I want you to spend time with me. So then you finally find a nice table. And guess what happens? That table is all the way to the end of the thrift mall, but you don't have the gas because of President Biden to drive all the way to the other end of the thrift mall. And she's a good Christian table. You know what I mean? It's beautiful on the outside, beautiful on the inside. But you have to friend zone yourself because, hey, it's not like you can drive it and go see her. But then that one time, you'll meet the perfect table. You know what happens? She ends up being crazy just like the rest of them. So, because you found that perfect table, hold on, because you found that perfect table, you got rid of all your other tables that you bought from the thrift store, all the ones that just want you to eat a bowl of cereal, got rid of all of them. And that table left by itself. It walked away. Now you're stuck. Not only did you get rid of the tables, you got rid of the spoons. Now you're sitting on the floor eating a bowl of cereal with your right hand. That's dating in your 40s. I don't want to be a part of that.
Like I said, I've heard horror stories. I'm not I'm happily married 17 years. Well, about to be 17 years. So do
I look like I'm a very happy person?
You look like a very angry person. Maybe, maybe the problem is not the table. Maybe it's the person sitting on the table.
What, the thrift store owner?
No, I'm talking about the person eating the bowl of cereal.
I don't know. You need to ask him. It wasn't me. It was me. Boy. I'm on the floor eating a bowl of cereal with no spoons. Using my right hand. All right, let's get down to some football. Right. Let's start with your New York Giants. Look, right now, Barkley, you got the nose tackle Dexter Lewis. Who do you think is going to be the breakout star for the New York Giants?
Oh, the breakout star? I mean, I can name a few breakout players. I don't know. The only one I could think of that is a star, could possibly be a star, would be our third-round draft pick, Jalen Hyatt. You an SEC guy, you should know him. Mm-hmm. Oh, matter of fact, you really should know him.
I'm not an SEC guy. I'm an Alabama guy.
Well, yeah, well, I'm sorry. As an Alabama fan, you should know Jalen Hyatt. Mm-hmm. He burned you for 5 touchdowns.
We don't talk about the past.
So if I was going to say one guy that could be a breakout star, it could be him. I mean, his speed is crazy. I'm like, Tyreek Hill may not be the fastest player in the NFL anymore. Okay. He would be my breakout star. I think the one that's going to surprise everybody, I think is going to be the quarterback, because a lot of people, crap on him. Our quarterback, Daniel Jones. I think if Darren Waller, who we traded from the Oakland Raiders, Oakland, you hear me, Las Vegas Raiders now. If he could stay healthy, then our offense is going to be lethal, because you're going to have, if you try to stop the run, if you try to stack the box to stop Saquon Barkley, now you're going to have one-on-one. You're going to have a safety or a linebacker one-on-one with Darren Waller. And do you think that safety or that linebacker is going to be able to stop him all the time?
I don't know. I think the Giants are going to suck, to be honest with you.
Well, we'll still be better than the Falcons.
No, sir. I got Falcons. Anybody's been watching the CTS Sports Room knows that when I make a prediction, it comes true. It always comes true. I am the football knowledge god, and I'm picking the Falcons to win 12 wins this season. Count
Hold
them.
up. Wait a minute.
12 wins.
Where's that like tequila or something on your desk? Because I think you're drunk.
Do I look Mexican to you?
I'm sorry. Do you want your moonshine? Where's your moonshine? You hillbilly Rican.
Count them down. Oh yeah, I forgot. My white skin. I can't be Puerto Rican because you can say all the race jokes. I can't. Sorry.
Well, it's a summer, so I don't pass anymore. Come winter, when I lose my color, then I'm just as white as you are.
Oh, that's true. And then we're both got that privilege. But you know what? Speaking of privilege, I tell you right now, Panthers, we're gonna beat the Panthers. Green Bay, we're gonna beat the Packers. We're gonna beat the Lions. We're gonna beat Washington.
You're gonna beat the Lions?
Yes, we're gonna beat the Lions. Yes.
No.
We're gonna beat Tampa Bay because I don't like them. We're gonna beat the Titans. We're gonna beat the Saints because I don't like them. Yeah. We're gonna beat me and Raphael we're gonna discuss this later. We're gonna be on the phone. We're gonna beat the Jets. We're gonna beat Tampa again. We're gonna beat the Panthers again. We're gonna lose to the Vikings and the Cardinals because I don't think anybody's gonna beat the Cardinals this year. And of course, we're gonna beat the Saints at the end of the season again. 12 wins. You counting it here first. And we're gonna lose to the Bears.
Man, let me tell you, if you lose to the Cardinals and you think you're gonna win 12 games.
Cardinals have you seen the Cardinals?
They're tanking. The Giants traded for Isaiah Simmons for a 7th round pick.
The Cardinals are going to be bad the Cardinals are going to be good this year.
Man,
12 wins.
The Cardinals are tanking for.
I'm telling you, the Cardinals.
Quarterback.
Listen to somebody who's smarter than you. Look, right. I just told you about going to the thrift store. 12 wins, Falcons. Giants, I'm saying you may win 7 tops.
You think the Giants? Well, you know what? We play a tougher schedule. We play tougher divisions this year. We play.
All right, look at our corners. Look at our defense. I think Troy Anderson is going to have a better season. I think look at our corners. AJ Terrell, safety.
Nice. Who's your quarterback?
Jesse Bates. One of the best in the NFL. Hold on. Listen.
It doesn't matter. Who's your quarterback?
Okay. And then look at who we got. It's going to be the offensive rookie of the year, Bijan Robinson from Texas. Yeah, we got Desmond Riddle from Cincinnati. He's finally going to get some playing time. He got some playing time last season, but he's going to be good. He's going to hand it off to Robinson anyway, and he's going to score touchdowns. We're looking at the next Barry Sanders, ladies and gentlemen. 12 wins, possibly a Super Bowl.
Just make sure you don't go up 28-3, okay?
Look, hey. Oh, by the way, look, I'm telling you, I can't believe you don't see it the way I see it because we're gonna lose to the Jaguars because quite frankly we're going to London to play down. So I think the travel and all that crap. I think the Falcons are gonna choke on that, being a young team and all. So we got that. So the Jags, the Vikings, the Cardinals, and the Bears, we're gonna lose. Of course, now we need to go ahead and get to what everybody came here for. Alabama, Roll Tide, the next national champions. Yeah. Before we get started, any Georgia fans out there, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't play the Georgia-Alabama rivalry. I don't think there is a rivalry. I think Georgia has a very good chance of winning, making history this year. So I said it here first. Other guys on the CTS disagree, but I think y'all have a very good chance of winning a 3rd national championship, 3-peat. I don't want you to, but if you do, congratulations. You've been waiting 40 years for just 1, and now you're going to may get 3. So congratulations on that, because I don't think it's going to happen. I think this is going to be Alabama's year. The only problem is right now we have the right Rican. I'm going to call you the right Rican. Is our quarterback position. Nick Saban has already, look what I can do. I can direct while I talk. Watch this. I'll show you something. Look at this. Oh, but when we talk about Robinson, look at that. I should have did this. Oh.
Look, I'm just glad Robinson went to the Falcons because he was a player that always seems like the Eagles would have drafted.
Oh, I can't do it. Hold on. Let's do it right here. There, you see that? Look at that. Look at that new champion right there. He's gonna be a champion. But okay, so Alabama.
Just not for the Falcons.
Oh, yeah, I'll kick your ass. Okay, so we got our starter. Moreau, he's going to be starting. Now, look, here's the problem with this pitcher right here. He may not be the starter for long. I mean, we got the transfer from Notre Dame, Tyler Buckner. I thought in the preseason, or I guess during the spring training, I thought it was going to be Ty Simpson that wins, but I think he's kind of taken the back seat to Buckner. I'm telling you right now, this is probably. This is what I think. I don't think we have a stacked quarterback position. I think we just came back from having one of the best quarterbacks in the history of the university, and now we got 4 quarterbacks that are pretty much, they're very good, but they're never going to be Bryce Young good. You know what I mean? So now it's going to be one of those situations where you're going to sit there and you're going to try them out like Coker and Blake Sims and.
So do you think Bryce Young is going to break the Alabama quarterback jinx?
Say that one more time.
Do you think Bryce Young is going to break the Alabama NFL quarterback jinx? Because it doesn't seem like because there's
look at Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts went to the Super Bowl.
Oh, I forgot Jalen Hurts was. Yeah, but didn't he transfer from like Oklahoma from like?
We don't count. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Don't be silly.
I'm just saying that
Jalen Hurts belongs to Alabama,
and it's just one season.
It was just one season.
No, I mean one season that he had last year was his first good season. You don't know what he's going to do this year.
Eli had a lot of great. See, I was on the Jalen Hurts bandwagon. I didn't want him to get it. I thought he should have played the national championship, but after he had that breakout game against the SEC championship, like Tua was hurting. Tua was not doing so good. He should have brought Jalen Hurts in. I was praying that it bring Jalen Hurts in, but it didn't happen. Who am I to question Nick Saban?
That's true.
Needs to say, hey, Tula's doing pretty decent with the Dolphins if he stays healthy.
Yeah, he's one more concussion from retiring because
he's one more just hit from retiring. He's made of glass. I've always said that. But look,
he's one more concussion. That's it.
Bryce Young is going to do great things in the NFL. But right now, we just have Bryce Young, and now we got 3 quarterbacks are pretty insane. And a lot of people on my social feed is like, okay, now they turn this into a race thing. Like Nick Saban is going to pick somebody because of the color of their skin. Look, Nick Saban's about winning championships.
That's the NFL. That's football in general. Football is the epitome of meritocracy because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as you're a good player, you're going to see the field.
What's up, Van? I see you, Van. Look at Van. I can't read it because I got that stupid little thing right there. Hang on, take that off.
He said, Joey,
thank you for allowing us to Thursday, bro. You the man. Oh, look at that. Look at that. People love me. Somebody loves me. I don't have a kitchen table that loves me. Anyway, but no, people. I'm telling you right now, Tyler Buckner, Ty Simpson, Monroe. I think these next 2 games, they're gonna really see who's gonna be the guy. It's gonna be like every other year. We have a quarterback competition. We don't know at the beginning of the season. We don't know. I love you too, Van. We don't know who's really gonna be the man, but we're gonna know sooner or later. Now let's get into what you're into. Let's get into a little politics, shall we?
Let's go for it.
Oh, did you find out? You didn't know this.
What?
Did you hear about that? What happened in Montgomery, Alabama?
When?
A couple weeks back.
No, what happened?
Oh, you didn't see it? The big fight?
No.
4 white guys jumped a security guard, and then it turned into like this big, like a bunch of black people came in there and took folding chairs, started hitting people. You didn't see that?
No. Well, maybe it was when I was on vacation.
Oh my goodness, great! They found the black guys. Yeah.
That.
Yeah. Please found them.
Where's the green one?
Oh, the green one got his ass whooped. You should have seen it. So let me tell you the story. So I can't believe you didn't hear about it. It's been like all over the news, all over the internet. So this security guard was trying to tell this white family to move this boat, and finally the security guard was like, I'm fed up with it. I'm going to move your boat, and he pushed it. Mm-hmm. So the security guard, who was black, got jumped by like 4 rednecks, and most of the security was black. But however, this was like I guess a black get together in Alabama, and everybody saw this, and then all of a sudden a bunch of black people started jumping this white family and beat the crap out of them, which they deserved. But then some people, one guy took some folding chairs and started hitting women with them, and I mean that was a little crazy. Basically, it goes to what we've been trying to say for a long time. Don't try that shit in a small town. You don't obey the law and you jump somebody of law enforcement, you're gonna get your ass whooped. So, hey, don't try that shit in a small town. We've been trying to see. You can't do shit like that in Alabama. You can't do that.
Well, it's funny. I had this conversation with someone, and I had told them, I'm from New York, so I grew up.
No shit,
New
for
York
real?
City. Yeah, I know, right? No, but my grandfather had a little store, like a little convenience store. We call them bodegas in New York.
No, for real.
Well, I gotta, not everybody, knows what a bodega is. Since you're Puerto Rican.
We all. I'm 50% Puerto Rican, and I know what a bodega is. Bodega.
At least you know what it is. You can't say it, but at least you know.
No, I'm talking about where you with the stable of whores.
A bodelo.
Yeah, bodelo. Yeah. There you go. I never been to one.
Me neither.
I've been to a bodega. They make great. They make some good chicken there.
But anyway, here's my story. This is what I tell people. I like, it's not only about small town. It's about
tell us a story.
It's about a community, and the whole thing is like I said, my grandfather had the bodega, and one day, like my grandfather used to give people credit. Like he used to write it down at the end of the month. He collect from people, just to hold people over. So everybody knew my grandfather's store. This is before credit cards. So we're talking, and one day someone robbed his store, and a bunch of the people from the community went hunting for the guy and beat the shit out of the guy.
Yeah.
Now, granted, he died, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
But after that, no one robbed my grandfather again.
Right.
And just, that's why I'm like, people want to make it about small town, but I think is even back then you had community. Community, it doesn't have to necessarily be just a small town.
Well, bottom line is, don't try that shit in the South, except for Georgia. You probably get away you can get away with it in Georgia. But even in Alabama, in 2020, they had a little script thing. And I remember we had Jermaine Funny Man Johnson on here. They said he started it. He kind of did, but I mean, we love people. Us in the Alabama community love Jermaine Funny Man Johnson. So, but what happened? It didn't get violent because they know damn good well in Alabama we don't give it's gonna be ass whoopings and repercussions. So really and truly, it should change the song is don't try that shit in the South. And you saw what happened in Montgomery, Alabama. It's not a race thing. It's
no, it's not a race thing. But that's what I was telling the
yeah.
point
Okay,
of my story.
it turned into a race thing. But
I know.
the white guys deserve a good ass whooping because you shouldn't jump somebody over security anyway.
They tried to turn that into a race thing. You know,
It
same
was.
thing.
I mean, well, it got into a race thing, but in this situation, the good guys won. It just happened to be the black guys. But they shouldn't have took the folding chairs and hit a woman upside the head.
No, not at all. That's.
I mean, that was kind of wrong. But then you shouldn't be hitting a security guard anyway.
No.
So hey, waka waka.
But yeah, so.
Oh, before we get started, by the way, everybody's waiting for Rolling with the Tide Friday night editions coming up straight after this. This is the prelude. Me and the right Rican wanted to come on, talk some trash. We wanted to tell stories about tables. You know.
But yeah.
So what's going on besides the liberals messing up entertainment? Yeah, let's talk about that. You know, tell me why I can't watch the Marvel Cinematic Universe no more.
Oh, tell me about it. You know, Disney's gone woke. Look at all that crap. It's not just the Marvel Universe. Look at the Little Mermaid, the new Snow White. That's not even white.
She's Hispanic, like us.
Yeah, I know. And I'm just there, like, as a Hispanic, I'm just
She's
there,
hot,
like,
though.
Huh?
She's hot, though.
How
old is she? She's over 18, right?
Does it matter? You're from Alabama.
Yeah, it does matter. We don't we don't try that stuff in a small town, man. That's a no.
No bunny is white.
Huh? No,
I'm reading your
comments.
Bunny is white. Some of the comments.
Oh yeah, finally Nick. We got Nick Saban Jr. in the house. Great football is here. Yes, it's here. Roll Tide, Jeff.
Go Giants.
No, you ain't gonna get. You don't try that shit in a small town either.
I have a lot. We have a lot of Alabama players on our team. We got Neal. We got McKinney.
Here's the thing. Here's something I need to explain to you. Now, I'm a big NFL football fan. I love watching our players. I love watching preseason, even though I didn't watch preseason this season. I love watching preseason and see where my favorite players from college go. I love talking to old players that are just now construction workers. I mean, I love Alabama football players. However, a lot of college football fans watch college football on Saturdays, and that's it. That's it. That's all they watch. And once they leave college football, they don't care afterwards. I mean, they like to meet them and say, "Oh, Roll Tide," but if they're playing for the Saints, like Auburn fans, take Auburn fans, they still think Cam Newton is the starting quarterback. Like, you think Bo Jackson's gonna win Heisman? They don't watch football for real. I mean, they just see here in the South. You have to pick a side. You got to pick Alabama. You got to pick Auburn, and then of course the Alabama football fans. They are traditionally real football fans, and then you got the Auburn football fans that is pretty much they just saw blue and orange. It's like, oh, that is pretty. Let's go ahead with the Auburn, and they're mostly females who are very attractive. And our Auburn football fans, I give them this. They do have a very attractive female base. However, they're stupid. They're not very smart, but they're hot. So we let.
Isn't that good for you right now?
I mean, it's good for me. I'm watching the crowd when I'm watching an Auburn game. I'm like, whoa! Look at the cheerleaders. Look at it. Oh, snaps! But then again, but then when you go to the Alabama football fans, they're usually intelligent, got degrees, got careers, and beautiful, and I can't date down. They're too smart for me. I have to go to the Auburn side and date those bimbos.
At least you know your limitations.
Yeah. It's called confidence.
You know, instead of going for the 10 that you know you can't get, you go get an 8 and 7.
No, I mean, they got some 10s on the Auburn side. They're just stupid.
Well, for me, if they're stupid, they're not a 10.
Oh, by the way, rest in peace, Harvey Updike. We still love you.
Who? What?
Harvey Updike. He poisoned some trees in Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You didn't watch the ESPN documentary?
No.
Oh, Harvey Updike's my hero. Roll damn tide. He called a radio station. Let me tell you the story. Everybody here in the chat room. By the way, Rolling with a Tide Friday Night Edition is coming up next. But Harvey Updike, basically after the 2010 season, basically got mad, and it was the Iron Bowl. Cam Newton came back and won. We were pretty much dominating Cam Newton. And in the second half, Cam Newton went into Superman mode. I don't know what happened. Anyway, they beat us by 1 point, and some people was talking crap about Bear Bryant, put a jersey on Bear Bryant. So Harvey Updike, a former law enforcement agent, he was a Texas state trooper, went over there and poisoned the oak trees around Toomer's Corner. Toomer's Corner is where Auburn fans go and throw toilet paper on these trees and celebrate, and it's a big mess because they're stupid. Nobody likes Auburn fans except the females, and they throw toilet paper on these trees, and they hug and kiss each other, especially the men, and then they go and celebrate and get drunk.
There, right?
They get drunk. I don't know. They're so stupid. They'll see a tall black man and think it's Cam Newton. They're not very smart people. So, anyway, and they're very stuck up too. And I don't even like the city. It has nothing to do with the football team. It has nothing to do with the school. I got nothing against the school. I don't like the football team, but that's one thing. But the city itself, I don't like. I hate the city. But if you just go to the city, there's just a bunch of stuck-up people. But it has anyway. So Harvey Updike went to Toomer's Corner and poisoned these trees. And the greatest thing in the world was this man called the radio station, Paul Feinberg station, and said he poisoned these trees. Now, was he the smartest guy in the world for doing that? No. However, he poisoned these trees. Now, here's the best part. They tested the trees for poison. Found out these oak trees were actually poison. The funniest thing in the world was the next couple of days, they had press conferences. People come up there crying on stage, weeping, grown men crying over these trees. I'm serious. Go on YouTube and watch it. They were like, and then when they had to chop them down, they have Auburn fans go and hug these trees like tree hugging liberals, and taking pictures next to it, crying. It was the greatest moment of my life. I laughed the hardest. I was not feeling sorry about those damn trees. Nobody gave a damn about those damn trees. Nobody in the state of Alabama gave a damn about those damn trees. The only people that care about the trees were the stupid people that are stupid. I have nothing else to say about it. I don't like Auburn fans. Fuck you.
I'm sure you don't like Patriots fans either. Am I wrong?
You had to go there.
I'm just saying.
Why you see? We were friends for a minute. We don't talk about here. We don't talk about that Super Bowl on the CTS-Sports room. We don't talk about that.
I can't tell you a funny story about that.
No, we can't tell me a funny story. I was lucky. I don't want to cuss. See, the thing is, don't make me cuss. Don't make me cuss.
You just did.
Don't make me cuss. There's gonna be a lot more cussing later tonight when the horsemen come on. They have literally turned my channel. You remember when this channel was the interview room and we had like important guests like a Playboy model and a porn star and Sean Cannon from the Karate Kid Part 3. You remember those days?
What happened?
We got these old juveniles come on and they pretty much just cuss and ramble. I mean, it's funny. I love the CTS-Sports room now. I mean, we have this guy, like 2 Saturdays ago, we had Roll Tide Rise Up and a guy from another channel, Kangaroo Black. And then what happens is, like, it's going to happen, I think it's tomorrow night. What happens is they give an open forum and everybody who's watching can come on and just come on and talk. And so Georgia fans came on and my man Roll Tide Rise Up came on. and started yelling and screaming at this Georgia fan. And then a guy from another channel, Kangaroo Black, he's on right now. If you watch it right now, if you want to leave, go watch Kangaroo Black. He's on right now. I suggest you stay here because the Horseman coming on about 25 minutes, I believe, 45. Yeah, 25 minutes. Anyway, so Kangaroo Black came on and started yelling at this Georgia fan. It was the biggest commotion ever. It was the greatest thing ever. I loved it. I've been wanting the CTS-Sports room to be like that but we have little crybabies. I'm not saying no names, Ray Sting, on here that will cry. I can't believe it. You do that. Yeah, I'm a virgin.
Well,
I'm almost 40. I am 40 now. Matter of fact, if I do the math, I am 40. Still haven't gotten no laid.
So anyway, what politics you said you wanted to talk about? There were stories you said
I just thought we did. I just thought we did. Let's talk about this guy one more time. The next offensive rookie of the year right here from Texas. Let's talk about that guy.
If you had other people that scared you, I'd agree with you.
I'm telling you, 12 wins. I'm speaking the truth. Speaking the truth.
Like I said,
look at Van. You see what Van said? You see what Van said? Van said, F those trees. I pissed on those damn trees.
But I say, no, realistically,
why would you cry if every day be after an Auburn game and you go out there and you just you basically get drunk and piss on them? Have you ever been to an Auburn football game? I have. I went to the Iron Bowl 2009. All they is nothing but puke, Papa John's pizza, and little liquor bottles all over the place.
The only college football game I've ever been to is my own. Remember, I played 2 years of college football.
I forgot about that. Yeah. What college did you play for?
St. John Fisher is Division III.
Oh.
They just so happened to host.
I played junior high football too.
No, I played. See, I walked onto a college team never playing organized football in my life, and I made it.
Oh, really? That is commendable. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I never played organized football until college.
I'm reading some of the comments. Auburn throws shoes over power lines. I think that's what it says. Auburn fans, I'm telling you, Auburn fans are stupid. I mean, that's the thing. That's why I hate that we have this rivalry with Georgia. Like, it's not a rivalry. Auburn, Alabama, and Georgia is not really a rivalry. It's the fans. We got Georgia is really coming from the Georgia fans. The Georgia fans don't like Alabama. And they're about to make history. I really think that Georgia has a great chance of making history this year. If anything, if I was a Georgia fan, I'd be happy. I'd be like grateful that I had this team that could make history. But you're so worried about Alabama football. Don't worry about. We got problems this season. We don't even know who our quarterback is really going to be.
No, it's crazy.
Know who your quarterback is going to be.
It's just you guys have been the dominant force in college football until recently.
Yeah, but that's the thing in college football. Every dog has his day. We're not Nick Saban. He's in his 70s now. He's not going to be coaching much longer. No, I say maybe 5 more years. But I don't know. Look at Vince McMahon. Hence.
But
look at this man, 78 years old.
That's because steroids works wonders.
I didn't say that. You did. I'm not getting to. I'll always Vince McMahon will try to sue me.
But he's admitted. No, it's out in the open that he's used steroids before. Even Hulk Hogan Hulk Hogan admitted to it too.
I don't care. I really don't care who. You think I care? I mean, I don't. What do you think? What do you think Trump's chances of winning the election this year?
If he goes to jail, even better than if he's not in jail.
Well, if he goes to jail, he can't become president.
There's nothing that says you can't run as a convicted felon or if you have a misdemeanor or whatever.
I'm pretty confident that is against the law.
No, the only way they could
Google that.
The only way
If he goes to prison, he can't go. He can't be president.
He could run from president. He could run for president in prison.
Well, I won't have to look that. Why don't you look that up real fast? I don't think that's true.
I'm telling you, for the only way that he would not be able to run for president if they actually were able to charge him with insurrection.
People in the chat line, can a president be in prison and still be elected? People in the chat line. See, Trump is gonna drop that Tupac, really, and it goes to. Okay, Van. Can you? I don't know. He's a real Alabama fan.
No, seriously, that's the only way someone can't run is if they're in a quote unquote insurrectionist.
Oh yes, we know he can right now because he hasn't been to prison yet. I don't think he will go to prison.
You could run for president even as a convicted felon. There's nowhere in the Constitution.
I don't think that's true, but I think that's the reason why they're trying to get him in prison so that he can't be president.
Well, he could get locked up, but he could still run. If he goes to prison, then no, he can.
See, even Van says
he can run. You can run. He
can run, but you can't be president. I can run too. I can run to the store. I'm not.
If he gets the federal charges against him, he runs for president. When he becomes president, he can pardon himself.
Okay.
And then he get out of jail.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. If he gets elected first, he's got to get elected first.
No,
I mean, I'm hoping. Wait, I just filled my truck up. It was $78. I'm hoping.
Dude, I'm looking into hybrids because the fucking gas is so. Well, sorry.
I'm looking into bicycles. You're gonna see me in roller skates pretty soon. I'm so.
Trump for the four-time conviction champion.
I'm so broke. I'm so broke. I regret telling people you can keep the change at this point. I mean. And the other day I was at the gas line. I got robbed. The cop asked me who robbed me. I said Pump 7. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I am tired of the gas prices.
What's the gas prices in Alabama?
Right now, the best ones are like $3.37, $3.34, somewhere around there, and that's like the cheapest.
Oh wow! It's what is it? $3.85 up here.
Joey is going to have them. I can't read that.
Inlines on. Joey's going to have them inlines on. You know, rollerblades.
Oh yeah, I can't skate for shit. I'm still wondering how. After talking to that dude about dating, I'm still wondering am I going to find me? I can't go to a new furniture store. I can't go. The brand new furniture stores. I'm gonna have to go to the thrift store. Where the old tables are.
Wait, hold up. Can some? But I want to Google this. Can someone?
Well, you're gonna Google some. You can go online and buy some tables online from Europe, like 90 Day Fiance.
Buy those European tables.
Yeah, we call it a 90-day thrift store.
Don't introduce them to the American tables because American tables ruin them.
There's gonna be it's gonna be called the 90-day thrift store. Like on TLC, did you ever see that 90 Day Fiance? I can go online and buy me a bride. And then she'll take my money when I'm in need. Oh, all right, so let's read some comments before we go. A person can be disqualified by an impeachment, yes, trial, but a criminal effect, eligibility. I see, that's why I said too.
Here, this is not even a right wing. This is not even a right wing source. Here's a left wing source. Can Trump run for president from prison? Yes.
But can he be elected? No.
That's yes.
Okay. Well, well, we don't have a lot of time to even discuss it. We don't have to. Okay. Maybe we can talk to our history teachers. But listen, tomorrow is on Alabama. Roll Tide is going down. Next Sunday, the New York Giants, the Atlanta Falcons. We're doing this. This is going to be the best football season ever. Oh, by the way, before we go, what happened with Ward the defensive lineman, the defensive back from the Giants.
Oh no, he's a linebacker.
Talking trash to Aaron Rodgers. What was going on there?
Aaron Rodgers is the trash talker. My guy just finished it.
Is that right? No. I don't give a damn about the Jets or Aaron Rodgers.
They were just talking trash. They're both trash talkers. Aaron Rodgers is a trash talker.
My cousin, you know, Raphael is like a big Jets fan, but you know, I give a damn. I don't care about the Jets. I care, but you know what I care about? I care about this guy right here. I care about that guy right there. I care about this guy right. I care about that guy. I care about him.
About that guy, you would have liked him on another team, not the Falcons.
Ladies and gentlemen, 15 minutes. You got the Horsemen coming on. It's on CTS. Tomorrow, we got a new show called Pick'em where you can win up to $400. So make sure if you want to win some money, it's not gambling. We're not CTS. This is Icebox thing.
Let me get a plug before you sign off. Let me get a plug too. Let me plug myself.
Hold on. You can plug in a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you need to be paying attention. You want to win $400. If you want to win $400 tomorrow, we got the Pick'em show. You can win $400. And then, of course, after the game tomorrow night, the Horsemen going live. You can do whatever they're going to talk about everything. They're going to talk about Harvey Updike. They're going to talk about the game. They're going to talk about the quarterback position. They're going to talk about everything. But if you want to win $400, you come to the CTS-Sports room. The Horsemen are next. Go ahead and get your plug in.
Thank you. If you like talking politics, especially if you're right-leaning and conservative, you'll want to come onto my show. I'm on YouTube and Rumble. You can search The Right Rican. And I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Oh, no, it's X now.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and don't forget, I forgot Tuesday nights and Friday nights.
Monday.
I talked about on the CTS-Sports room. You got Tuesday. I mean, they have a show every freaking night. They come. Sometimes I turn on YouTube. I'm like, we're on. What the hell? They just come on. It's like they just show up, and it's like I want to be on. I just want to do a show tonight. Like, what the? That's how they are now. It's like they just Icebox and Spencer and Nick Saban Jr. and Van and they just and oh man, we got William Bryant. You should watch our show because William Bryant's funny. He gets drunk, and then you got Waylon. Every once in a while, he'll come on when he's not crying about something. I love you, Waylon. Waylon's gonna kick my ass. Anyway, it's on. Alabama, the next national champions, 2023-24 season. It's going to happen. Atlanta Falcons going to 12 wins. I called it here first. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the right Rican. You got the blue-eyed, red-faced Hispanic sensation, Joseph Lozada, the founder, the Joester. Ladies and gentlemen, it's on. The Horsemen are next. See ya. Wouldn't want to be. Well, actually, I probably would want to be you because you probably got a woman who's sexy. But I don't even have a table.